Hey guys, Darkovika here, and I decided to record myself making this map because there's an Inkarnate contest going on for a winter city, and so I thought it would be fun to record myself trying to make one. At the beginning of this map, I had a lot of trouble coming up with an idea, which you can kind of see. I go through several different things before I finally decided on a type of setting, and a story started formulating in my head for this type of area. So the idea was to use a very specific pack of, art from Inkarnate in the watercolor cities section. So this is like the new winter symbols for the watercolor city section. And I decided that at first I was going to outline a river in the center there, which you kind of saw, but I decided instead to have a hill on which I was going to have like the separation of the classes kind of thing. So in the lower part of the city was going to be the poor and the middle class, and then the upper part was going to be like the wealthy and the university, and it's just like that kind of a medieval setting. And then I also decided that this was not like a town that was normally this frozen, so there's like a fishing shack, which, I mean, you can ice fish, but I decided that it would make sense if that the fishing shack was basically a leftover from a time when the city wasn't frozen, which is frozen by a mystical means, pretty much, and that's why there's also a shipyard, even though the ocean is completely frozen over, or the water, even could be an ocean. And then I had some difficulties with the road. I just kind of went ham and figured I'd fix it as I went. And yeah, it was kind of interesting. So I liked the idea of like a city that has like all of the different guilds and stuff, and was affected by the ice. So they had like a temple dedicated to an ice deity, which they believed was the reason why their city was frozen. And there's lots of frozen trees and lots of non-frozen trees. It's great commentary on my part, but you get the idea. There's a marketplace where people can obviously go get the supplies that they need. So there's trade that comes through the city, but it is frozen, and they've learned to deal with their new lifestyle of living in a frozen city and living in the snow and stuff like that. So that was kind of my idea behind the city, and it was really cool. Obviously, I enjoy making maps. It's something that I wish I did more footage on, so to speak. I also had this idea that like the top part of this like hill kind of area or plateau is fenced in by cliffs. So here I was trying to figure out if I wanted to place things down before, assuming of course that this matches up, but I was paused because I was trying to decide if I wanted to place things down or if I wanted to do a road first, and I was sort of looking through what I had and trying to figure out what I wanted for the upper part of the city. But yeah, so this is just for fun. I'm not doing anything with this map, but yeah, it's called the Frozen Fell. I nixed this wall idea that's happening right now, but yeah, next time I do this, I'm probably going to remember that F11 makes your web browser full screen. Which I only remembered while I was editing, and I was like, oh, I should have done that. Oh well, you think about things long after they would have been helpful or useful, but Anyways, so yeah, just I don't think this will win by any stretch of the imagination, but I like taking part in stuff like this because they give you a theme, and it makes me, be creative, because sometimes I sit and I stare and I try to do maps and then I'm like, man, I can't think of anything that I want to do. Believe it or not, like sometimes I literally just cannot be creative, which probably is more common than I'm making it sound, but yeah, and oh yeah, this was where I was fixing up the roads a little bit to make them more kind of fit in with the snow and less like perfect, like the hard edges and these perfectly maintained roads in a city that's cursed and covered in snow and ice. And I was like, I don't think that would be the case. I think even they would eventually be like, all right, there's too much going on, we can't take care of this. But yeah, so I set up a little shanty area on the wharfs, the water edge, and it's not that far away from the rest of the city, but I figured, you know what, it just worked out that way. So, you know, I probably am not, I think the one thing that I probably didn't really think of is that these roads are quite large. I mean, they're larger than the buildings, so I think that I probably could have made thinner roads, but you know, it's not perfect. I've got, look at these barrels. These barrels are also pretty much as big as the buildings. So I think I'm allowed a little leeway in creativity here and sizing, but yeah, thank you for watching this, and I hope you guys are doing really well. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful New Year's. I might try to do more of these because I would like to kind of stretch my ability to think of new things to make. There's so many really cool, amazing art packs, art packs in Inkarnate that are so great. Like this one, the watercolor cities, which I've never really worked with before, has like a ghost pack, like a really spooky ghosty pack of like stuff that kind of looks like you'd see it in Lord of the Rings. And I was like, oh my gosh, I actually really want to use that. I make like an undead city. That would be really cool. And so, you know, hopefully I would like to do a little bit more of something like that. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. There's still a couple minutes left, but I'll go ahead and let this play out so you can enjoy the rest of the video. And yeah, let me know how you guys are doing in the comments below. I do absolutely appreciate all of you who watch my videos still, and I know my channel is, as always, a complete and utter mess, but that's okay. I would have it another way. But yeah, oh, I also had this idea that like the Fighters Guild is down in the lower part of the city, but the upper part of the city is where the arena is, and the arena is really well kept. So, you know, like people can come and watch stuff happen from the Fighters Guild, and I'm gonna yawn. Oh dear. This is what I get. I've been a bit tired lately, understandably. But yeah, so that's why the arena is up there, and also that particular stamp was just really, really big, so I was like, I feel like this is not supposed to be a small arena, so I left it kind of that big, and put it up in the upper part of the city. Then I put those statues by the stairs overlooking the rest of the city, and yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy!